actually in the actual book, if you want to say the Yahoo thing. Me personally, I think it's some type of ancient priesthood from Kemet. Uncle Elijah Muhammad said that the Egyptians created it, but then again, I've heard the Egyptians out of their own mouth in the Hermetic material by Walter Scott say, our biggest problem is we learned how to create another man. That's in Walter Scott's book on translation of the Library of Alexandria, where the Egyptians admit that they created a particular man. In the temple of Seti I, Ramesses the Fifth, they talk about the Amu and the Ruti, the Seti and the Ruti, the most ancient particular parts of man, the most ancient type of people on earth, created the Tamahu, and the Tamahu means the created white man. So when we talk about that, page 41 or 42 in Gerald Mass's book, Book of the Beginnings, Volume 1. Book of the Beginnings, Volume 1, it talks about the Tamahu also. So there's so much evidence on this particular creation thing, and I don't want to take up most of the time trying to document things and all this. Just tons and tons and tons of things. The Nag Hammadi collection by James Robinson talks about counterfeit spirits being created down here. And so I had so much information. The Astrobotic, Lieutenant Colonel A.E. Powell's book talks about this counterfeit spirit, this spook, that is not even a real person at all. So there's so much information on this particular created white man, whatever. But what we want to deal here with is because we're talking about a hybrid type of creation. The only reason why we're even talking about this grafting thing, we're trying to let you know what you're up against as far as it being the nature of these people. Now, what is the nature? We're talking about because it is not necessarily the original stock of human, it has a guilt deficiency. So people say, how can you have a guilt deficiency? What is that? I say, no, you have it. It's called, they got a new term for it. It's called sociopath. If they can justify in their minds that everything is all right, then somehow they can overt or avoid responsibility based on mentally, which is the guilt process. They can avoid that. That's what a sociopath is. A sociopath, no matter what they do with people, they never think that they've done anything wrong. So we're talking about them as being a sociopathic behavior. Let's give you an example. Even in their history, where they admit that they killed off the Native Americans, how the fuck you gonna say God bless America and freedom, and the land is not even your land? You killed off of people and put another people in slavery, but the other history is that half the people they killed off of the land was black people. When you talk about your Washita, your Blackfoot, and all these different types of native people here that was indigenous Olmec people that they killed off, that was over here before slavery.
And they will look you in your eyes and deny it.
Deny it and all, and so it's even the white boy Marlon Brando, when he won the Academy Award in the 1960s, and he sent a Native American to oppose the Academy Award or oppose the white race. She said, even she's reading what Marlon Brando said, he said, even when we talk about the Native American, a native indigenous person, it's almost like this was a person on another continent a billion years ago that you killed off. So we're talking about a sociopathic type behavior and a guilt deficiency in the nature of this hybrid human. If somehow he or she can justify their actions, and it can be falsehood on when they justify it, it can be a fantasy, then somehow they can overt or avoid responsibility based on guilt. And they do it all the time.